This is for that City Union Bank, na? Okay, I will call. I will call you after. Say your time, my time 9. That means your time 6:40 or so. Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, my name is Vikas.
Acha, I have given you time at 6 o'clock, na?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Actually,
very
what happened is here it is raining,
Yeah.
so a bit of network issue.
Oh, you are staying in which place?
Sir, Mysore, Karnataka.
Oh, good, good, good. But is it heavily raining like Kerala or light raining?
Medium, sir, average, I would say.
Medium, medium. Very good.
Huh.
What about power cut? Do you have power cuts?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Not frequently,
Mhm.
but actually, what happened is today it's a bit of both. In the morning, it was actually sunny. Later on, now huge clouds. I don't know.
Clouds. Acha.
Maybe influence of Kerala weather.
Very good. Now, can you please tell about yourself?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Sir, my name is Vikas G. I'm from Mysore district, Karnataka. I did my graduation in PCM stream from Urajas College, Mysore. Thereafter, I completed my master's in chemistry from University of Mysore. About my family, sir, my mother is a homemaker. My father is a retired bank manager of Corporation Bank, which as of now merged into Union Bank of India along with Andhra Bank. And my younger brother is working in a private software company, sir.
Good. Very good. Very good. When did you complete your post-graduation?
So 2017, sir.
Okay. After that, what you have been doing?
So after that, actually, initially after doing my post-graduation, I gave it a thought of trying in my science stream only. So for in chemistry, as you might be knowing, sir, we need to do PhD in order to get a good job. Like in order to become an associate professor, you need to complete your PhD. And doing PhD in a reputed college will take me around 5 to 6 years. So what I did was 27. As soon as I completed my post graduation, the next year I prepared for my entrance exam, that is NET exam. Then I couldn't clear the exam. Then I had a talk with my parents and my friends who suggested that if you're okay with taking another year, then spending 5 years in PhD, then going to a job or like you prepare for competitive exams now itself and go into a banking sector. As my father was also in a banking sector, it kind of influenced me to take this decision, sir.
But here, when you talk in real interview, you have to say, I was trying for a job related to chemistry area, and it was not possible for me to get. And after 3 years, I decided to take up, say, competitive exams. So I started preparing. Don't tell father told, others told. Those things should not be told. You have to say whatever you are doing is your own decision.
Yeah, sir. Okay, sir.
Now, can you try again? You tell me, revise it and completely and tell me afresh.
Yeah, sure.
Mr.
Sure, sir. Sure.
What is your full name? Vignesh.
Vikas G, sir.
Vikas G. Please tell me about yourself briefly.
Yes, sir. So my name is Vikas G. I'm from Mysore district, Karnataka. I did my graduation from Urajas College in PCM stream. Thereafter, I completed my master's in chemistry from University of Mysore. Regarding my family, my mother is a homemaker. My father is a retired bank manager of Corporation Bank, and my younger brother is working in a private software company. And regarding my coming into banking sector, I tried initially when I got after my education, I tried looking for jobs in chemistry field, but couldn't succeed in. And later on, I kind of jumped into banking sector, which I kind of felt as in this field, the career growth will also be good, and also job security will be there for me, fulfilling like my dreams also. So hence I took this step.
Okay, correct. I could not get job. I could not get placed. Some other word you used. Instead, you say I could not get the job.
Okay, sir. Okay.
You said I could not succeed. Don't use the word not succeeding.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Okay, sir.
When you tell about this jobs bank recruitment, no necessity for you to tell about job security and all.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, very good. So you said your family consists of your father who was in Corporation Bank.
Yes, sir.
Corporation Bank headquarters, where was it?
So Mangalore, sir. Mangalore, Karnataka.
Oh, what was he when he retired, and when did he retire?
So he retired in 2019 March. He was a
What was
bank
he?
manager, sir. Bank manager.
Acha, manager. Good. Scale 2 or scale 3?
Scale 2, sir.
Very good. Good. Now, what are the suggestions given by him for succeeding in Karnataka Bank interview?
Well, sir.
Did you ever talk to him about interview and process for selection and all that?
No, sir. Actually, I didn't purposefully, because I didn't want just to like, yes, I needed suggestions, but what I thought was, if I take any suggestions from him, I would say it as it is, and kind of it would be like just copying.
It will be compulsory for you to follow that. That is one. And also, probably you don't want to put the pressure on him. Correct?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Oh, acha. That may be reason. And yeah, that's okay, fine. Absolutely no problem. Now, are you appearing for other bank exams?
Yes, sir. I have appeared before also. I cleared SEBI exams, prelims exam. I wrote mains, and a few other exams I have also written, sir.
Now, recently, have you written RRB clerks?
I haven't taken RRB clerks, sir. I have taken RRB PO, which is scheduled on August 21st.
I would suggest year after. Have you applied for IBPS clerk or not?
Yes, sir. I have applied for IBPS clerk.
Very good. I would request you to concentrate more and try to get success, because the reason is people like you who have a long gap,
Yes,
5
sir.
year, for them facing an interview is a very strenuous exercise, and whatever answer you give, they will find some reasons not to accept it. That is the reason. So whereas in the case of IBPS clerical, State Bank clerical, there is no interview, you will be recruited directly. Understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But this is different. This private sector bank, they have interview for clerical also, doesn't matter. But here you go with the hope that you are going to succeed. One
Yes.
reason for you is that you are good in communication. English is good.
Yes, sir.
Because majority of the candidates I come across, they are not good in talking or answering in English. You are really good. So capitalize on that and try to answer the questions carefully and confidently, so that you will get success. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Now,
Thank you, sir.
can you tell me what you know about RBI?
Okay, right, sir. RBI. Sir, RBI is basically the central bank in our country. It is basically a regulator, and also it decides our what we can say, sir. It decides the monetary policy. Like the government decides the budget of the nation. RBI has the power to decide the monetary policy of a country. And also, sir, RBI, it regulates uh, the issuance of money, money supply, and also basically it looks after the foreign exchanges. It is actually a regulator of foreign exchanges. And also it's the lender of the last resort because it lends to a bank also. We can say it is as a banker to a bank, and also it is a banker to the government also.
Good. Not bad. Not bad. Or more or less, you have covered almost all the things. Good. Who is the RBI governor?
Sir, Shri Shaktikanta Das, sir.
What are the languages you know?
Sir, Kannada, Hindi, English.
हिंदी में आप बात कर सकते हैं?
हाँ सर, हिंदी में बात कर सकता हूँ क्योंकि दिल्ली में था ना सर, पापा की वजह से दिल्ली में था।
कितना साल दिल्ली में काम किए आपने?
सर पापा ने 3 साल काम किया था दिल्ली में।
So you were there in Delhi. Which school did you study there?
सर रेनबो इंग्लिश सीनियर सेकेंडरी स्कूल सर।
किधर था वो?
सर जनकपुरी सर।
Okay, you people were staying in Janakpuri?
Yes sir, Janakpuri.
Excellent. Now this recruitment is pan-India recruitment, no?
Yes sir, pan-India recruitment.
Are you willing to relocate yourself to other states also?
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Very good. How will you manage with only 42,000 salary in a distant place also?
Sir, I haven't thought about the finance part, but if you ask me, sir, regarding the finance part, I can say that I'm not too dependent on materialistic things. I don't like buying too materialistic things. And also, sir, regarding food also, I would like to have a normal basic food. I won't go for like hi-fi food. So in that case,
this is one way of answering. Another way of answering is, I am confident I'll be able to manage within the monies given to me, and I will try to study for JIIB, CIIB, and also get further increments and get further promotions also.
Okay, sir.
Something like that. Very good. But mostly they will post only in Karnataka. Don't worry.
Okay, sir.
Can you tell me about different type of deposit accounts?
Right, sir. Deposit accounts, sir. One is savings account. Another one is current account. Then there is fixed deposit, recurring deposit. And also another one is there, sir, which I can't recall right now.
Cumulative deposit. Some banks
Yes,
call different names. Some call it reinvestment. Some call multi-market.
I have heard about cumulative, sir. Cumulative account I have heard.
Yeah, good. What is the meaning of cumulative deposit?
Sir, actually, it is basically that account is not for everyone. It is only for the working professionals.
Wrong. Cumulative deposit is for everybody. One who doesn't need his quarterly interest in hand every quarter. You know? For example, a fixed deposit is one, you keep an amount there and you draw interest every quarter. Whereas a cumulative is one, you keep the money once and you will get back at the end of the period, along with interest compounded quarterly. That means interest will also earn interest.
Okay, compound interest like.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, sir.
Can you tell me what is CASA?
CASA, sir. CASA is current account and savings account. Usually CASA ratio should be above 40% for a bank. The ratio is basically what is CASA ratio is the ratio of current account and savings account to the total deposits in the bank multiplied by 100, which gives the percentage.
Good. So why banks are very keen in having more of CASA?
Basically, sir, actually, because of your classes only, I got to know this. Initially, I thought of other things. So as you said, sir, CASA is beneficial because one is for current account, there is no interest paid. And also the savings account, the interest paid would be like minimal, say 2.5 to 3% only.
2.75 or 3 now? maximum.
Yes, yes, sir. So that is the whole idea of the banks, to kind of capitalize on these things and then loan it to others and extract more profit from there, as loans are the assets for the banks.
Yeah. Also tell current account nil, savings account only 2.75 or 3. So the cost of funds is low.
Okay, sir. Sir, why is like 40% should be there for
No.
CASA ratio should be 40%?
Nowhere it is told it should be above 40%. It is desirable to have over 40%. Nowhere it is
Okay.
told 40%. That is wrong.
It is not mandatory.
No, it is a wrong statement. Only 40% compulsion is there only for priority sector advances.
Okay, sir.
That has got nothing to do with deposits.
Okay, okay, sir.
Good. And some of the questions that were asked today in an interview. Who is the American president?
Joe Biden, sir.
Who is the British Prime Minister?
Sir, right now he is the caretaker Prime Minister Boris Johnson.
Then who is likely to become our next British Prime Minister?
Sir, I am forgetting his name. Indian-based
Mr. Rishi
Narayan.
Sunak. Mr. Rishi. Mr.
Yes,
Rishi
sir.
Sunak.
Yes, sir. Rishi Sunak.
Who is the present Bihar Chief Minister?
Sir, Nitish Kumar, sir.
Who is the Deputy Chief Minister? Bihar.
Bihar, sir. Right, sir. Lalu's son.
Tejasvi.
Tejasvi Yadav.
Yeah. Good. In Karnataka, do we have a Deputy Chief Minister?
No, sir.
Oh, only Chief Minister and then other ministers.
Yes, sir. Initially, Ashwath Narayan was the Deputy Chief Minister, but right now I'm not sure that.
1 minute. Let us check it up because this is a very good question, definitely.
Yes, sir. Because B.S. Yediyurappa, when he left the chief ministerial post, till then it was Ashwath Narayan who's the Deputy Chief Minister.
Who is Karnataka? Who is our Deputy Chief Minister? Deputy Chief Ministers of Karnataka. I think, what is the name you said?
Ashwath Narayan, sir.
Oh, I think it is not there now.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, what we can do, google.com, list of ministers, Karnataka. If we put like that, Basavaraj, can you tell about 4 or 5 ministers now?
Sir?
4 or 5 Karnataka ministers.
Sir, Shri Basavaraj Bommai, who is our Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, and also he holds finance portfolio and home minister portfolio, and also Panchayat Raj portfolio. Our health minister is Shri Sudhakar. Our higher education minister is Shri Ashwath Narayan. And Shri Ramulu is our transport minister, sir, I guess.
1 minute. Sri Ramulu is transport and scheduled tribes welfare.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then?
And sir.
No, the important ministers, let me tell you. For example, rural development, K.S. Ishwarappa.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, no, sir. Now he is not rural minister, K.S. Ishwarappa, because of some controversy. He kind of has to resign.
He has resigned. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Karnataka Cabinet Ministers, Karnataka.com. 1 minute. I think government itself is. 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
I gave this thing now. Just a minute. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Chief Minister Bommai. Then
Yes, sir.
Ishwarappa, what did you say?
Sir, right now he is not any
But
minister because of some.
but say the Karnataka.com, it is government website itself. It is still, that is dated August 7, 2021. They don't change it periodically.
Sir, no, sir. They need to change, sir. In fact, I googled it yesterday only, sir. In one of your interviews, you had asked this question, sir. Initially, I knew few of them, but not many. So I kind of googled it and cross-verified this.
One
So
India. I think this must be correct. One India, Karnataka Cabinet Ministers, 27 rows. I think this must be list one India or 1 minute. Studydaba.com, will it be updated?
I don't know, sir. In fact, I searched in Karnataka, sir, www.karnatakalegislative.assembly.karnataka.nic.in.
www.karnataka
Legislative Assembly. That is KLA. You can, in short form only, you can type, sir.
KNA
KLA dot KAR dot NIC.in.
Acha. KLA.K. Anyhow, I'm not getting it. You send it to me in WhatsApp afterwards. No problem.
Yes, sir. Sure,
Now,
sir.
let me ask you other questions. Yeah. Next question they asked was how to control inflation.
Right, sir. Inflation. Sir, there are actually two aspects in inflation. That is, one side is demand side and supply side. So based on which side the inflation has caused, we need to take measures as such. And RBI usually checks on inflation by using the repo rate. Mainly the repo rate is the tool used by RBI to check on the inflation. And as per RBI governor, repo rate should be plus or minus 2. Like that is, it should be inflation should be plus or minus 6 plus or minus 2. That is within 2 to 6%.
Plus or minus 4%. 2%.
Plus or yes, sir. The 4% plus or minus 2%, sir.
That is can be 2, can be 6. But
6,
we
yes,
are
sir.
now staying above 7.01.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
So no. Then you must also tell how that repo rate increase will be reducing the money flow, because the cost of loan will go up and people are expected to borrow less. And when they borrow less money will be in circulation. When
Yes, sir.
money is less in circulation, it will reduce
the demand.
it will reduce inflation because the demand will come down.
Yes, sir.
What is artificial intelligence?
So artificial intelligence is basically the fifth generation, I guess. No, fourth generation in science, wherein artificial intelligence plays a huge role right now in our society, present society. And because of artificial intelligence, we can do things which was not possible, say, last decade. It basically uses the technology to kind of, actually artificial intelligence has like vast uses, multiple uses. We can use artificial intelligence for many purposes. It's not like limited to one purpose only. Say, for example, artificial intelligence can be used in say pharmaceutical industry. For example, in during COVID, in like USA, artificial intelligence was used to prepare vaccination. And also say artificial intelligence.
But try to use it most with reference to banking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure, sir. In banking, sir, nowadays, due to the bad loans, sir, artificial intelligence is used in banking, sir. Like, for example, if any huge loan is taken up by any company or say any individual, his like by using artificial intelligence, we can easily track him so that in future he may not commit any kind of fraud to the bank.
No, but you can mainly say chatbot.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Chatbot of the banks, they answer the queries easily. And artificial intelligence is used by telephone, internet and cell phone, telephone providers. And it can be used in all walks of life also. For example, say even railway tickets, etc., issued at the counter. So many things it can be used. Not only that, but your observation that artificial intelligence is fourth generation, that is wrong. Artificial intelligence is coming in almost all generation. For example, now we are having fifth generation computers. So fifth generation of artificial intelligence, it is called artificial intuition.
Okay, sir.
So it's, you may have to study, just search in Google artificial intelligence. So I just searched which generation, because you told fourth generation. I have not heard about it. But fourth generation also, artificial intelligence was used at a different level. But now the fourth generation of artificial, same thing they have given. Oh, sorry. Fourth generation of artificial intelligence is called as artificial intuition, whereas fifth generation is called artificial intelligence.
Okay.
It includes expert system in development, gameplay, and more. These machines were able to interpret human language as well as recognize graphs and photos, thanks to artificial intelligence technology. So something like that, you prepare separately for that. It's a good question. Are you attending? Are you attending our classes?
Yes, sir. I am attending. Not live, sir, but I am making sure that I am watching the videos daily, sir.
Good. Can you tell a few points about Sri Lanka crisis?
Right, sir. Sir, basically, Sri Lanka, after its independence, has never been a stable country due to like many reasons, sir. One of the reason is regarding their ethnicity problems. There, the ethnicity issues has been going on from years, decades now, and also the political leaders over there are also not concerned about the economic part, which kind of over the years took a toll on economy. And recently we saw how much of a economic disaster happened in Sri Lanka. Basically, the inflation was like beyond limits, and therefore even the president has to run away.
No, we are talking about a negative thing. Talking about Russia, Ukraine, or Sri Lanka, or China, etc., it's all negative only. But even while talking negative, instead of making, say, confirmed statements, here we can use some broad outlines and come out of the issue.
Okay, sir.
Here, normally I suggest this Sri Lanka crisis has been arising now because of the Sri Lankan government, Mahinda Rajapakse, who was the president. He promised people reduction in taxes. So taxes were reduced largely. So income for the government reduced.
Yes, sir.
The Sri Lankan government was dependent more on tourism. Because of COVID crisis, tourism sector was totally affected.
Okay, sir.
The third point is that Sri Lankan government wanted to use organic farming. So they resorted to organic farming, but that resulted in reduction in the production. So resulting in less of exports, automatically less of income. And apart from that, since the production was less, that resulted in inflation. And because of inflation, there was a people's revolt, and country is facing crisis in regard to, say, apart from this, they borrowed heavily from countries like China, and their payment due, they could not meet on time.
Yes, sir.
So these are the points you have to tell. Otherwise, you answered nicely. No problem. Good.
Thank you, sir.
You are one of the top persons as far as communication is concerned, but knowledge-wise, you have to learn.
Yes, sir. I'm actually going through the materials you have provided, sir.
Yeah. No, I don't know why they asked this question to this boy or girl. I don't know. Are you charismatic?
That is subjective, sir.
No, but all said and done, you should say yes, sir. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. You
Yes,
can
sir.
say, yeah. Which newspaper do you read?
Sir, mainly Hindu, sir. And if at all there is in Indian Express, there comes the explained part section, sir, which actually topic is taken and they explain it beautifully. So sometimes I go through it, but mainly I focus the Hindu papers.
Where is it available? IndianExpress.com. Same.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
IndianExpress.com.
Very good. Very nice. Thank you. You have been answering very well. No problem. But number one, go through the contents that I am providing. Go through Karnataka website. I have not gone into Karnataka website now, bank website now. Then regarding Karnataka, everything you try to know as many points as possible. And say be reading newspapers, update your skill. Automatically, you can score good marks. But unfortunately, I should not record this. And yeah, I'll stop this.
Yes.
Yeah. Here one